The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington Redskins and the New Orleans Saints. It's the final 3 weeks of the season, still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On first down, Love. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Second and 5. Skirts by him at the 35. They'll find Everett there, complete. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there out of Kamara. Give him 42 yards on the ground.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. DJ Chark, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Will Lutz on for the point after. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set, 180. Go, tackle, let's go. We got this. Hey, alert 33. I got it.
Now the man from nearby Baton Rouge, it's the LSU star Darius Geis. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. It's Geis on the counter. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
33. Alert, 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 alert. Hey, Alpha.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Run. Check 4, check 4. Check. Pistol. Check. Lucky. Run. Point it right. Hey, exit. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Let's go. Hey, alert.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option.
Oh, come on.
After a gain of 1, not enough.
Any block him?
Yard to go on 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. This Washington defense, they've stood tall the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal.
Throw the ball.
And he is
That's supposed to be a quick shot.
They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The kick by Lutz is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
It'll be a pickup of 13 on the play, and it'll be a second down. That was huge after being behind the chains on first down to make this second very manageable.
Man, how much pride do you have in an offense on first down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on second down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep a defense off balance. I like that phrase, stand ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that.
Now a handoff, Geis going right. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Mayfield to throw it. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. That's caught inside the 20. Big yardage that time for the Redskins. 48 yards for an offense that has not found the end zone yet. That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Come on, man.
On first down, this is Geis. Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a first and 20.
Alert, 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 alert. 58, 58, Mike. Recon, 132 fighter.
Play fake, Mayfield. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Check it back. Regular.
Mayfield off the play fake. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Well, that takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like
Hey, rookie.
Now they're looking at a third and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Watch the shoot. Up.
Third and long for Mayfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts. But conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Get ready. Check 50.
At the 20-yard line.
Check 9.
Looking to throw on second down. Love.
Come on, man.
Incomplete. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 4. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Back to throw.
He dropped it? Oh, my God.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Hey, watch it, watch it.
Geis with a carry on second down. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. 3rd and short yardage, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Returning, it's Benjamin.
Come on, man.
44-yard punt, return of 9. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
They're just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. This quarterback now, 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. And now the throw taken in by Chark. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on
you,
as a primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. 2nd and 2. That one complete. He finds Sharp. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Come on, come on, man. What the fuck? He let the defense continue to call his players or something to take a foul.
Throwing on first down.
Wrong button.
Coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. That's how trying to find Gerald Everett. And it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Love. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It's a gain of 35.
Underthrew it.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Running with Kamara. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Well, earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to defend him. I think you used the term bottle him up at different levels. They've struggled to do that.
They certainly have, because when you see them approach, in order to bottle them up at different levels, that front line's
Get in there.
take care of business. Otherwise,
Touchdown.
he starts to
What the fuck I should be do, man?
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see here in the red zone, but it winds up getting them a few yards.
They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd? And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara as the first half is winding down. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one.
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. This one complete to Coleman. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So possession goes over here on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Love. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 23 yards, the final tally. This quarterback now 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st down. Open man is Higgins. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage.
My young rookie, man. That's my first time ever drafting an X Factor. That's crazy. I always draft normal niggas. I ain't never drafted no X Factor.
Behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Throwing.
Let me get that. You tripped me up, bitch.
It's incomplete. George Reed
damn, I had that shit.
Target. And now it's 3rd down.
And that incompletion was caused by the defense. I think they were trying to get one into the middle of the field, trying to find a receiver there. But they were in zone defense. And what are the advantages of being in zone?
Don't want to leave nobody back to the black. I'm bringing everybody.
All eyes are on the quarterback and able to react when he throws the football.
Thank you.
And rally.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Carson Wilson with the INT. And his guys will take over at their own 40.
That shit hot. God damn it.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. And that hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Off-play action. Love. He's going to loft one. Deep left.
Overthrew it. Fuck.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Landon Collins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
How the fuck you overthrow it and get set?
Make a play here in the 3rd quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break.
That's my fault. That's my fault. That's my fault. Geeking a trip.
Offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Fuck, I hate giving up that many fucking yards.
Give him 52 yards on the ground.
Geeking a strip.
Well, they know they've got a good starter. Now the guy coming in
I keep forgetting you on field
he can run it pretty good as well.
And I think he appreciates
the
starter, wearing people down.
That's why I wanted to cook your dinner for you.
He took full advantage.
I fucked that shit up, but I was gonna cook it for you.
And carried the ball.
That's about to make some more tea.
I'm gonna cook my food after this game. I'm gonna cook mine after this game. Fuck, D, what y'all doing, man?
10-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Mayfield now. 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Geis, they'll try.
Let's get this shit.
And this play doesn't go anywhere.
Fuck.
Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's
giving up all these goddamn yards. Y'all know how I feel about this shit.
They get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Mayfield looks to throw.
Let me get that! Let me get that! We take pride in D-Down New Orleans. Let's get that. We own all that shit. We don't care who we play. We take pride in D-Down here.
A few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys first.
You're right. They have had no room to breathe. Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal.
I can get back there. It's deep to throw.
An 11-yard touchdown.
I ordered without the wrong motherfucking D.
Close the gap just a bit.
Bitch ass
and that
nigga.
score there makes us a much more manageable deficit.
Agreed, because before that touchdown, this looked like this was about over. Instead, they've got hope. They're back in the game. They feel better about themselves, and now they have a chance to make some more plays.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Love. They'll try and set up the screen.
Fuck
it's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
To throw on 3rd down. Love.
Shit!
And he's got some space here. And to the 43.
How the fuck
so
that
down
happened?
inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Come on, Everett.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Everyone got 4 down. Watch 14. Deuce. Check that set. Run. Alert 3. Watch out.
They'll try to get this running game going with Geis.
Oh, shit.
Give the Redskins 13 there and a 1st down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Redskins with the football, but trailing here as we get down to the good stuff. Quarter number 4.
And let's pin it. Hurry. 58, come on. 58. Got you. And 58 is the point it right. Watch out.
Mayfield on 1st down. Looking for his tight end read, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Huh?
A big pan.
What you mean a big pan? Like what?
Like, it's like only a small pan, like just a medium-sized pan that's bigger than the one I'm using.
Look at this. This one should be more so visible.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara.
That's crazy,
I think this
man.
defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. The ball resting
Ain't
on
shit
their
working.
own 5 here as they come up to the line on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun. Love. To his running back, it's Alvin Kamara. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
59, Mike. Check. 59. Watch the run. Mike,
From the gun, Love. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going.
check 52.
Back to throw. Love. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Oh, my God. Get the fuck, man.
Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. The Saints on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 17. Operating from the gun. Love. And he's got his tight end.
Too small.
Smith. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
It doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
On 1st and 10. Love. Airing it out deep for Smith.
Oh, my fucking God. What is up with these fucking receivers, man?
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is
Get
not
the
going to
fuck out of here,
These types
man.
of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he's got it. It's
Fuck out of here. Let's go.
end zone touchdown, New Orleans.
Took that shit from his ass.
Score. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
64, win.
Mayfield now. And this is Gabriel on the catch. 17 yards that time at a Washington first.
King, 180. X3, 218, chop.
Now a run with Geis. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 12 yards is the pickup.
Come on, man. Don't fuck up in the game. About to be over.
Alert. He's checking crack.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Eli Apple. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They go play action. Mayfield. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Eli Apple. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Again, it's Kamara. Gave a glimpse of his power that time. And then brought down at the 30.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On the ground, Kamara. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, Benjamin. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down. Oh, now whistles. And unless he was drawn
I'm not even going to kick the damn field goal. I'm just letting the time run out. I'm trying to hurry up for your fucking bogus-ass connection go out.
It's situational football, and you have to know you're down in distance. On that 4th down, any type of penalty would give them a 1st down, so you can't jump off sides. You can't encroach. You've got to be careful.
So this one, a victory here for New Orleans, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from